Have you ever wondered how some men instantly grab a woman's attention? What makes certain words so striking that they spark curiosity and create an immediate connection? There's a subtle yet powerful way to turn any interaction into something unforgettable. Is it about looks, the way he speaks, or maybe his tone of voice? The truth is, effective communication isn't about surface-level traits. It's about how intentions are expressed. The smallest details can make all the difference when your goal is to generate genuine interest. A lot of guys believe they need grand gestures, rehearsed lines, or flawless looks to win someone over. But real impact comes from clarity and authenticity. When you know exactly what to say and how to say it, your presence becomes magnetic. Now think about how often you try to start conversation, but ended up stuck in the same bland greetings. That happens because we're used to autopilot interactions, lacking emotion or depth. What sets a powerful approach apart from an ordinary one is the emotional resonance it creates in the listener. It's not about memorizing pickup lines or trying to impress with scripted speeches. The real trick is simplicity. A few words, delivered the right time and the right way, can stir up deep and unexpected feelings. Do you know why? These 3 words, said with confidence, immediately spark curiosity. The woman feels the urge to keep listening, to find out what comes next. That tiny trigger activates her imagination and draws her in naturally. Why does this work? Because it creates space for mental engagement. It invites the listener to be part of the moment. You're not just talking, you're encouraging her to think, respond, and connect. We live in an age where everyone talks, but few actually say something meaningful. When you speak with intention, it shows you know how to lead a conversation in a captivating way. And that makes all the difference. The power of those words isn't just in the sound. They represent something more. Do you know why? Is a subtle signal that something meaningful is about to unfold in the right setting. That one phrase can completely shift the direction of the interaction. Picture this. You're chatting with a woman, and out of nowhere, you drop an unexpected line. Something that makes her pause and really notice you. Instead of going down the usual path of cheesy compliments or small talk, you say something that truly sparks her curiosity. That's the real difference. Creating a moment that makes her want more. But it's not just about the words you choose. The real impact comes from how you say them. Your tone, your pacing, your facial expressions. All of it matters. A calm look, a subtle smile, and a relaxed posture go a long way. There's no need to follow a rigid script. The key is being present and adjusting based on the moment. If she's open and responsive, let the conversation flow naturally. But if there's any hesitation or discomfort, be ready to pull back and adapt. Forcing a connection never works. If you're enjoying these tips, drop a like and leave a comment. That's a simple way to support the channel and show me I should keep bringing you this kind of content. And don't forget to subscribe. Rather than trying to impress, the goal should be to create a real exchange. When your words come from a place of honesty, the effect is way more powerful. That's what transforms a regular conversation into something truly memorable. Think about how you can use this concept in your everyday life. It's not just about dating or attraction. These principles can strengthen friendships, open doors to new opportunities, and make your interactions more compelling. A few tweaks to how you communicate can totally change how people respond to you. The real power isn't in the words alone. It's in the confidence you project when you speak. That self-assurance not only attracts women, but also boosts your presence in any environment. You become someone who knows how to lead a conversation, spark interest, and express their thoughts with clarity. Now that you understand the importance of delivery and context, start paying attention to how you can apply it in your daily interactions. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes. Soon, you'll notice people, especially women, responding to you differently, not because of tricks or rehearsed lines, but because you've mastered the art of authentic communication. When you approach a woman with confidence and clarity, your chances of sparking interest skyrocket. Instead of hesitantly asking if she might want to hang out sometime, try something more assertive and direct. You and I are going out Saturday. I've got something amazing planned. That kind of delivery removes uncertainty and shows confidence without being overbearing. What really makes the difference is the emotional impression you leave. Showing that you know what you want and are willing to take the lead creates a lasting impact. And this doesn't only apply to new connections. Long-term relationships often lose their spark with routine. Small act of initiative can reignite that connection. For example, instead of letting the daily grind take over, say something like, "You and I are doing something special this weekend." This kind of mindset not only refreshes the bond, but also shows how much you value the time spent together. It's the intent behind the words that truly matters. Every time you use this approach, think about what message you're sending. Genuine interest, mutual respect, sincere attraction, and confidence. Also, your delivery, your voice, your posture, your eye contact matters just as much. Speak with natural authority. Hold steady eye contact and keep your energy grounded. Those little details really shape the impression you make. Another key factor is knowing when to talk and when to listen. True connection comes from creating a space where both sides feel involved. If a woman shares something that excites her, use that to build a bridge. Say something like, "You and I should try that together sometime." It's a playful yet meaningful way to deepen the bond. And this approach isn't limited to romantic settings. In the workplace, phrases like, "You and I can tackle this together," show teamwork and leadership. In friendships, expressing this kind of sentiment strengthens trust and makes conversations more genuine. At the end of the day, connecting with others depends on how well you express your intentions. Whether in love, work, or among friends, clear and confident communication is key to building deeper, more engaging relationships. Even a simple phrase like, "We should talk more often," can have a huge impact. It shows the other person that you value their presence. But what's the real psychological effect of this in romantic settings? Just like anyone else, women look for specific qualities in a partner, and this communication style instantly reveals many of those qualities. First, it signals confidence. Secure people know what they want and express it authentically. When you speak with purpose and assertiveness, you show you're clear about your desires and unafraid to lead. It also cuts through ambiguity. Many interactions become confusing when intentions aren't clear, but direct, respectful communication prevents that and simplifies everything. Emotional connection is another essential element. When you include the other person in your statements, you create a sense of closeness, as if the two of you already share something meaningful that builds stronger bonds and makes the moment stand out. Ultimately, this kind of attitude shows leadership without being pushy. Many women admire men who take initiative and propose meaningful experiences, not by forcing anything, but by leading with confidence and respect. It brings more energy and balance to the relationship. Here's a challenge for you. Try this kind of approach at least 3 times in the next few days. With a friend, a colleague, or someone new, pay close attention to how people respond. Do they seem more engaged, more interested in what you're saying? The goal isn't to memorize lines or follow a script, but to understand the core principles behind effective communication. When you speak with honesty and confidence, others feel it. The effect goes beyond the words. It's all about the attitude you express. I hope these insights gave you a new perspective on the power of your words. Remember, the secret lies in authenticity and intention. If this video helped you and you'd like to keep learning how to connect in a deeper, more magnetic way, leave a super thanks in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're not part of the community yet, hit that subscribe button. Let's keep exploring the keys to building amazing relationships together